So as we were saying, cummy. What? Cummy. Why were you saying that?
Because I was drinking that. You were saying it because I drank, or maybe I said it. I drank that coffee, that really milky looking coffee, and I said I had a tummy ache, but I accidentally said I had a cummy ache, and you were like, "Ew."
How does one get a cummy ache? All right. We really got to figure out this lackluster intro thing on our video.
No, they like that.
They love it. All 5 of them. All right. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of I Didn't See It, But I Believe You. I'm Doug.
I'm Joel, and this is episode 148. Sorry we missed you last week, but in case you didn't notice, Doug and Amanda did a negative episode. I believe it's negative episode 15.
Yeah, we did it on OBS, and it just does not sound good at all. Did you notice that? So sorry, everybody, for the audio or whatever.
I mean, it wasn't great, but it wasn't like unlistenable or anything.
Yeah, well, Amanda and I had a spelling bee. Ends up, I'm really good at spelling.
Is that true?
No, yeah, but a lot going on. Been a lot of stuff in the mainstream. Go ahead.
Here's a really easy way for us to just breeze right past that. I didn't see, but I believe you stands with women. Let's move on.
Yeah. No, it's like there was a very large rally yesterday, and it was quite impressive. And
in Austin, there's been huge ones here for the past 4 days.
Yeah, definitely, dude. It's in like the more details that come out about it, like dude, it's just fucking so fucked.
It's so fucked. But that being said, I didn't see it, but I believe he stands with women. We stand on the right side of history, and so that's all we really had to say about that. Godspeed, people.
Yeah, we like to take a step forward into time.
Yes, time, because I liked that meme that said, "Everybody, don't forget to set your clocks back 50 years tonight." I was like, "Oh shit, that's actually pretty funny." So do you mind if I know this is a massive difference of thing, but I would also like to just do a quick spelling bee with you.
Sure.
Is that cool?
Sure.
All right. This is the 7th and 8th grade.
Wait, hold on. Wait, you're just going to give me a spelling bee?
You can definitely give me one too, but I pulled up the spelling bee list for 7th and 8th grade students. Let's just do 3. Let's just do 3 of them. All right, I think you'll get these. These are easy.
Dude,
right.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at spelling now.
Let's do this, baby. All right, your first word, glamorous.
Oh, done. Glamorous. It's GLAMOUROS.
Very close, but incorrect. You got your letters switched. It's GLAMOROUS. You put the U a little early. You said GLAMOUROS. You just had your U wrong. Okay, second word.
Quite eloquently spoken. So
yeah, I thought that was wonderful.
Spell words however y'all want.
Deficiency.
Oh fuck yeah! Deficiency. DEF IEN deficient TENCE deficiency.
You gave that so many letters. You were like right there, and then you added like 4 letters that didn't need to be there.
I don't know.
You were so close, and then you just went way overboard.
Amanda kept on saying I before E except after C, and so like somebody was. Maybe it wasn't Amanda. It was like just.
I mean, that's a rule of speaking.
I still don't understand what that means, but I
before E except after C, unless it's followed by a consonant, an N, right? So
I have no idea what you just fucking said. But like what I'm saying is I just got to a point where I was going to say E, and I was like, I don't know, let's just try this I thing. So I just said I before the E. So I must have been right.
Here's the thing. I before E except after C, but it is after C. You know what? Rules are made to be broken. Let's move on.
We are after C.
I'm going to give you a third word real quick.
That's like a sound of a fucking like one of those like mandolin bands. That's
Ukuleles?
Like, no, we are after C.
Here, I'm going to give you the word I lost on in 3rd grade.
After C on tour with the Decemberists.
With the Pentatonics. Okay. This is what I got out on in 3rd grade. Pissed. Oh, sorry. I should give you the word.
Pissed.
This is
P-I-S-S-E-D. Pissed.
Nah, pissed. P-I-Z-Z. Shitted, coming, farted. Okay, review.
Those are Z's.
Review.
Review. That's the word, review?
Review.
Review. R-E-V-I-E-W.
Correct. What did Joel do? R-E-V-E-W. I knew the word. I fucking read movie reviews every day, and then I just left the letter out.
All right. I don't know if I told this story before, but here we go. There was spelling bees, and they also had geography bees.
Okay.
You remember that?
No. Wait, kind of. Vaguely?
Yeah. It's like it was just like a trivia, of common knowledge stuff. In the first round of the geography bee, it was like I was like in 6th grade, and they're like a cloud that essentially is just like a cloud that in the early mornings that hovers above the ground. And in my head, I'm going, fog. It's fog, right?
Yeah.
Like it was a little bit more. I was probably actually like more definite. It was more of a definition than that, I would imagine. But I'm just fog, and it's here. Bing. The answer is fog. And I'm like, I know. They're like, you didn't say anything. I'm like,
oh no.
I got kicked out the first round.
Cumulus.
Huh?
Cumulus. Dude, that's fun. That's interesting though, because it brings up something that I was meaning to bring up a couple weeks ago and then I forgot to. Okay, I have this. Let's just say it's tinfoil hat time, shall we? Okay.
Sure.
Here's an interesting theory that I'm going to posit, and I want you to think deeply about it before you're like yes or no.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Should I close my eyes?
No, you don't need to close your eyes. This is actually it will help me to see your beautiful eyes. Your beautiful. What are they? What color are they? Black. Your beautiful black eyes. Okay. So, do you ever hear a piece of new information, and the way it's told to you is just that it's something that's been known forever? It's just a scientific fact, and you hear about it and you go, man, really? For how long has this been a fact?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so my theory is that they just weasel new things in and then say that they've always existed. Okay, right? So there's these clouds that for the past year people have been posting videos of. And I'm sure somebody saw one before this, but I've only been seeing them for like a year. And now scientists talk about them like they're normal. And there's these clouds that literally look like a tsunami is taking you out. They like roll upwards from the ground, right?
Put a picture of it up.
Okay.
I think I know what you're talking about, and I think I agree with you if it's what you're talking about.
Yeah, here's a picture of it. Hold on. Okay. Hold up, and then I'll share the screen. Present a tab, right, or a window?
Tab.
Tab. Okay.
For those watching, can you tell how I'm sitting right now? No, you can't.
Okay. So it's this cloud. You see this, Doug?
Looks like a painting.
It's not, though. That's a fucking cloud, and it's rolling over that neighborhood. And it's extremely unnerving. Extremely unnerving. It rolls so slow, and it just takes over everything as if it's a tsunami. It looks like a giant wave.
No, that's what's bullshit. That's not something that's been going on forever.
Never seen that shit in my fucking 34 years of life, bro. No, and they're saying it just exists. Bro, we live in Storm Central. I've never seen anything like that.
dude. No, yeah, that's pretty weird. No, that's definitely a cover up, if you will.
Because it's not even just the cloud. Guess what those clouds bring? Devastating storms. We would have heard about this.
Dude, that's pretty wild. That's pretty spooky. Dude.
Yeah.
Speaking of spooky, if you like throw out a theory about a show, is that considered spoiling?
No, I think it rolls into the territory of like fan fiction, kind of, right? Because there's no way you could know. Like, I watched that video you just sent me. I don't agree with it, but I get what they're doing.
But the thing is, it's such a good theory that I'm like, hey, dude, that's kind of fucked up. You just put that out there.
No, I hear you. There's times when I've been against people saying what they think's happening in a movie. A lot of times, horror people will avoid saying who they think the killer is until the movie's been out, because it's not worth like with Scream, none of us even tried to figure it out before this last one came out. We just wanted to go and experience it. But with Stranger Things, I mean, so here's my thing to add on to that. So Doug found a fan fiction or a theory that Will was kidnapped by Vecna in season 1.
Yeah, I believe. I think that's a good one.
I think it's decent. Yeah, for sure. It makes a little bit of sense. You know what? Another weird thing is, though, that I found with him, the scene where they're at the roller rink in this season where 11 gets bullied.
Yeah.
It says on the camera, because it shows somebody recording with a camera.
Yeah.
And the date on the camera is the date that Will said was his birthday in season 1.
Yeah.
Why are they all ignoring him on his birthday? Nobody says shit to him about his birthday.
They do Will dirty, man.
Bro, what's up with that fucking haircut, Paul? Pumpkin pie haircut looking freak. Imagine, dude, he doesn't look bad at all when they have him looking normal in interviews and shit. And then they put him in that show, got him looking like the dude who makes my French fries down the street.
What? At Brahms?
Yeah, Brahms. Fuck, I forgot about Brahms.
Dude, Brahms sucks, man.
Yeah, it does.
Like, seriously, there's nothing good about that. I mean, granted, I didn't have their ice cream. Apparently, they're known for their ice cream or whatever.
Yeah, that's what they're known for.
But, dude, we grew up getting, Bagel burgers from Sonic growing up, right?
Yeah.
And then in our 20s, Bagel burgers from Shortstop, top notch.
Dude,
well, I'm sure there's Bagel burgers at Top Notch too. I just never had them. But
I don't think they got a B.O.B. at Top Notch.
It's horrible. You what?
I don't think they got a B.O.B. at Top Notch.
Oh damn, B.O.B. A Bob.
Bob, can I get a Bob?
Hey, can I get a couple of Bobs and then they, breakfast on the buns? That's what I call. Oh, I guess you just call that a Bob. Then a B.O.B. can be a bag of burgers.
Yeah, bombs over Baghdad. Somebody
referred to it's kind of strange. I was watching I've been watching a lot of burger videos lately on YouTube, but somebody referred to it as a sandwich, like casually. It's like, just make a really solid. It makes a really solid sandwich. I'm like, yeah, I guess a burger is a sandwich.
Yeah, 2 slices of bread, protein in the middle,
toppings. But the age-old question is, a hot dog a sandwich? Even to the point where there's a podcast named that. And
deeper.
It
goes deeper. Is fried chicken a sandwich? I did this with you. And the answer, apparently, yes, because it's breading surrounding a protein.
No, there's a fried chicken sandwich, though.
Right, but the question was, is fried chicken a sandwich?
No, I had a good answer for that, didn't I?
I believe you did. Yeah, you said no. I mean, the general answer people give is no.
No, it's definitely not. And then, but fried chicken is not a sandwich. It's just, it's more of a...
Fried chicken is technically a sandwich. According to the USDA, a sandwich is meat or poultry filling between bread, a bun, or a biscuit. A piece of fried chicken is covered in breadcrumbs, thus making it a sandwich, according to the USDA.
What the fuck do they know?
Nothing.
Seriously. What? It's just like me or you could work for the USDA, apparently, if they're going to say chicken fried steak is a sandwich.
A chicken fried steak is a whole nother thing. That would be a sandwich, I guess, though, since it's got breading on it too. Yeah, how far does this go?
You get a fried chicken sandwich, and it goes between 2 pieces of bread.
That's actually a sandwich in a sandwich.
No, it's not, because you don't get a sandwich.
Sandwiches.
Like, dude, if you get a sandwich, you can take it apart. You know what I mean? You can't just take apart fried chicken. Like, the moment it's together.
Go watch a little kid eat fried chicken and tell me they don't peel all that skin off, bro. Come on.
When you said that, just made my skin crawl. All the skin off.
That's what kids do. I used to do the shit out of that. Just peel off the skin and fucking throw it, put it on your face. Oh, speaking of, Moving Picture Shop has the Silence of the Lambs shirts. They're available now. They came out fucking slamming. Way to go, Joel. Oh, I guess I'll just get this all out of the way too. If you watch this week, if you watch this episode 148, this week, the week of June 27th, 2022, and you head on over to Moving Picture Shop on Instagram, I'm having a massive sale over there right now for the rest of the week, selling a bunch of shit, just getting rid of a bunch of shit, starting new in my life because I quit my job. And it was a brash decision, but I fucking did the equivalent of praying on it and just thinking about it for a while. And I was losing my mental health there, man. I was going fucking insane. Never fucking saw anybody. Never got to talk to anybody. It was fucking crazy.
The moment you started working there, I was just like, oh, this isn't going to be good.
But the craziest shit, bro, I stuck it out 6 months. I got a promotion. I got a raise. I fucking lost like 25 pounds. It did a lot of good for me, but mentally it fucked me up.
Damn, dude. I'm sorry, dude. Well, I'm happy you're out of it, dude. I'm really proud of you. You really stuck through it. You thought you're doing the right thing, but sometimes when you think you're doing the right thing, it's just not the right thing.
I wasn't, and I think I knew back on like month 4, but I had the rest of my sign-on bonus that I had to make it the full 6 months for. So as soon as I hit 6 months and got the rest of my sign-on bonus, I just pieced.
Yeah, play the game, players got to play. But at the same time, it's like you and I have been in that situation before, like when the place that we used to work at together. It's like we thought we were doing the right thing by getting in what we thought would be a great company to work for and develop a wonderful career. And then
about the grocery store.
Yeah. And within like a year or not even a year, it's just like this place is, or at least the situation we were in, or I can
terrible. Was
terrible.
Horrible. I was literally getting into a verbal fisticuff with a 20-year-old girl every day because of the way that place, it just didn't make sense to go there and fucking be a piece of shit. The craziest shit though is, and I guess this gives away a little bit of the plot, but we left there right when a big company bought that grocery store and it immediately turned to shit. Where I just left was the company that bought that grocery store.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're efficient.
Well, so here's the deal. A lot of people don't know this, and I'm not going to throw out any details, but I was kind of privy to like upcoming changes and stuff that are coming. Mm-hmm. And they're separating pretty fucking hard from that grocer, and they're separating pretty hard from most of the things that we know them for. So interesting stuff is coming in the next year for people who use that website as their end-all be-all shopping website.
Cool.
But, yeah, I mean, people will know soon.
You'll know soon enough, man. I feel like there's like a lot of things. I wish I could like really put my finger on it, but I feel like lately, especially since we haven't talked in so long, there's so much to talk about, but don't know what to talk about first. But lately, there's like just been something in the air that makes sense. Like just like you feel like something's coming. Like like the universal shift or whatever. Yeah. Like the planets lining. The James Webb Space Telescope apparently took their first pictures of the planets aligning or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like you can feel it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, dude. I think like we're in a weird transitional space in time right now. Somebody pointed it out to me, and I guess like I didn't really need anybody to point it out, but I mean, we hit 2020 and it was like we went into a vacuum sort of like this.
Well, dude, the heat has been so
heat's crazy,
awful, and it's like, and I always remember, I mean, I personally remember it just not getting this hot until at least July, late July, all of August, early September.
I can even think like 4th of July, like parties and shit are usually pretty toasty, but they're not like we have to find shade right now or I'm going to pass out toasty.
And dude, and I was just like thinking about it. I'm like, dude, no matter what we say, no matter what we do, no matter who we are, well, maybe not. Maybe they're not who we are. The rich people could probably figure this out. But like, all the sun has to do is just kill us.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty crazy that it doesn't just kill us. And the other options are like nuclear winter or like fucking a million days. Dude, I don't know if y'all will remember this, but before COVID, back when this was just a baby podcast, I was super into videos about Alaska.
Yeah.
And Antarctica. Okay. So I've gotten back into that lately because they just went through their 3 months of dark. So there's all these YouTubers are finally posting their videos about making it through the 3 months of dark. And it's a fucking trip, bro. It's a fucking trip. Their understanding of the sun over there is so much differently than ours because they completely lose it for 90 days. And then for another 90 days, they can't get rid of it. So they respect it in such a different way because it's like it changes dramatically how they're able to live their lives like every year.
Yeah. No, yeah. The sun is sun good. Sun wind.
Fire good. Oh, speaking of fire, hey, I know what we can talk about real quick.
What? Yeah. You know,
I know you hate that, by the way. I just meant because you were saying there's a lot to talk about. This is something.
No, I do hate that.
But
but go ahead.
So last Friday, June 23rd. So I guess last Thursday, Paramount Plus released the official sequel to Beavis and Butthead Do America. It's called Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe. I was cautiously optimistic, but after the Bob's Burgers movie was kind of disappointing, and after the South Park movies that they've been putting out have been pretty fucking not great. But woke up early. Me and Caroline woke up early and watched it. Excuse me. So good. So fucking good. So funny. The perfect sequel to Do America. The perfect follow-up. It feels like they never left. The humor is perfectly aligned with that sardonic 90s juvenile humor. And they time travel in the movie to 2022. And I was like pretty skeptical about that because that's usually how this shit would go down the toilet. But it fucking slaps. They make like 2 modern jokes the whole time they're here. And it's really just a gag about them time traveling. But it's so fucking funny and so sharp and so witty. And I don't want to spoil any of the jokes, but like the way they approach and handle things that we talk about now and how they would have dealt with it is so funny. There's an incredible gag about white privilege that had us fucking in tears, dude. I was like losing my shit. I was laughing so hard. It's so good. Cannot recommend it enough. Paramount Plus, Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe. Go watch it. Go support it. New season starts in August. We want this to pan out well because we really want a King of the Hill reunion next.
Great.
You pulling something up? What are you over there doing? You pulling something up? You writing a book?
What?
What are you doing? Because you started getting pretty laggy. Your visual. You doing something?
Oh yeah, it's like I better turn this off.
Yeah, bro, you're moving at like a clip behind your words.
Running Google Earth.
You stupid fuck. That shit takes so much manpower, bro.
Manpower?
Yeah, you don't know how that works. There's 100 little people that are inside, little people like borrowers little that are inside they're inside your phone. And every time you do that, they get shot up into the hemisphere with a bunch of millions of little magnifying glasses. And then they have to create a rope like Crazy Horses or whatever. And then you pick it up.
Ropes. Remember you used to be all into roping?
Oh, bro, I used to spray ropes, velvet ropes, bro.
Oh, God. Crummy. No, I've been reading. I'm almost done with Empire of the Summer Moon. Jesus Christ, that book is so hard to read, man. It is. There's so words. There's like 4-letter words never heard of before, and then like I have to look them up or like like shit like that. And then also it's like just so brutal. But anyways, I took a break from that to read Zodiac.
Right.
I blasted through Zodiac, which is freaking awesome. And those ciphers, dude, you never really explained to me, or the book doesn't really explain. They always talk about the killer being like kind of like just like a half-ass human that like really wasn't the brightest bulb in the box, but yet he was. And like they're saying the ciphers were actually not really well made, but then yet nobody could break them, and he was never caught. It's like, you know what I mean? Like I never really understood that.
I find that whole thing to be pretty fishy because if you really like. Dude, think about the first few chapters when they first start getting the letters, or in the movie, the entire up until they go and start exploring stuff on their own. They are so confused. They're so confused. They don't understand where this is coming from. They don't understand what it means. They don't understand. And honestly, I get that the theory is that like he stumbled on a cipher, right? And it just happened to be this really obscure one that this cartoonist also stumbled on. That kind of, I guess that's possible, right? Anything's possible. But I know some pretty dumb fucking people, and their first their first idea would not be, let's create a puzzle language to hide who we are. That's not going to be in their wheelhouse. That's not something dumb people think about. Like, that's not something dumb people think about. And also, frankly, you made the best point. We still don't know who the fuck it is. So yeah, he got away with it, or she got away with it, or they got away with it.
Yeah, it's like, dude, that book was so fun to read or whatever. But god damn, dude, there's a couple times I'm like, what the hell am I reading? And then also he only dressed, apparently only one of his murders he dressed up like the iconic mask and glasses. He only wore that
just at the lake. Yeah.
That's so bizarre to me too. It's like, what? Why did he only wear it once?
Because to him, that wasn't an iconic outfit. It's become an iconic outfit because it's the one picture we have of him. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, it's not, he wasn't like, dog, they're going to fucking think this is crazy. He did it to cover himself. And then that person ended up surviving and was able to tell them what that guy looked like. But none of the other motherfuckers survive.
Yeah.
So, I mean, so maybe
people survived.
Okay, but still, like, we don't know for sure that he never wore that again, but also we do know for sure that nobody had ever seen him wear that before that. So it was not, I don't think he was like, I'm Jason Voorhees in this bitch or anything.
Oh yeah, so that makes sense. I'm not really like, not that you don't make sense, but none of it makes sense.
None of it makes sense, really.
Like even in the first, sorry, I didn't mean to go on a Zodiac
no, please do.
Tangent, but like I don't even know what tangent means. So I'm assuming that's what this is. But even
that is what it is.
First, even like the first chapter where it talks about Candace Joe or whatever her name is. I don't want to disrespect the victims' names or anything, or like anyways, like the whole entire chapter essentially, well, it starts off with the murder, but then it goes into like, you know, the investigation of this murder. And it talking about this lady having this party, this married woman having a party with all these dudes at her house, a painting party, and it's nothing but dudes and her. And they're all like cops and ex-cops and friends of the cops. It's like, okay, her husband's not there. Her husband, you know, it's like, okay, so, you know, you're trying to figure her out. And then all of a sudden it's like, and then there's just this one guy that nobody knows except for her. And he's angry and he's pissed at her the whole time. He's like in the corner and he's at this party and everybody's like, who's this guy? Like everybody's going, who's this guy? And everybody's going, and she's going, don't worry about him. Don't mind him. He's just there. Then she goes to work at a cafe, at a diner, and there's that guy. And everybody's like, hey, who's that guy? She's like, don't worry about him. So, and that's the guy who killed her.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason he killed her is because he killed somebody else and she knew about it. And so, but like that whole entire, it's like, so the killer, the Zodiac killer is like at this party wearing glasses, chubby guy or whatever, that's 6'2", and he's just there. And all these cops are just like, notice this dude. And they're not like putting any thought into who's this stranger that's being really weird to her. You know, it's so bizarre. I'm not doing justice at all for this.
No, I mean, but you are doing justice to the confusing nature of how the fuck did this get so out of hand to where it's still unsolved.
Like there's 12 people, 12 grown men, most of them cops at this painting party. They're all having a good time. And she's just telling him, and her sister is going, who is this guy? And why are you terrified around him? She's like, don't worry about him. Don't worry about him. It's like, you're in a room full of adults that can help you right now or any given moment. You know what I mean? It's like, and he's like, the guy's not hiding, or he was, and he's like, and he would camp out in his car across the street from her and stuff. Dude, it's just like, I just could not. And then it just stops. And then the murder happens and that part of the story ends. It's like, how did they not? I don't know. I just don't even know how to.
I think you should continue down the rabbit hole of how fucking stupid are the people that we're supposed to have protecting us by reading I'll Be Gone in the Dark, which is Michelle. It's Michelle McNamara's book about the Golden State, the Golden State Strangler. Killer?
That's Peyton. Not Peyton.
Patton Oswalt's dead wife, late wife.
Oh, hey, dude, just respect.
Late wife. My bad, bro.
God bless, Joel.
My bad, bro. Late wife.
Hey.
Late wife.
Hey, how's your dead wife?
That wouldn't be the first time somebody said some shit like that to him. He fucking angered a bunch of fucking loser weebs whenever that Ghostbusters movie was coming out, because he said that he talked shit about Angry Video Game Nerd, which he shouldn't have done. But regardless, somebody tweeted the only reason he's standing for that movie is because his wife makes a cameo in it.
Oh my!
And I was like, holy shit, and just stepped away from that argument. But anyway, so that one's about that.
No disrespect to
no disrespect. What the fuck? No, of course not, bro. And big ups to him and his brother. I like both of their work.
No, but hold on. So she wrote that. So her whole entire she like wrote this book, but she was doing an investigation the entire time.
Correct.
And post mortem, right?
So, yes, people finished it.
Okay, she didn't get to finish it.
I don't believe she was alive to see it come to fruition.
But they also caught the killer, right? In real life?
It was a cop. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, which is sort of my point. Go and read that book and then tell me that you don't find it a lot more believable that the cops did know who it was at some point and then tried to. It
was a cop. It had to have been. Now that you're talking about it, holy shit, it was probably one of the cops.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna say that because I don't know, but I don't like cops, and I don't fucking trust cops, and I 1,000% don't trust cops even more back then when when the laws were like even more in their favor to be crazy.
Dude, I just had this like image in my head of you like getting pulled over and being like fuck, and the cop like just like, all right, everybody play it cool, and the cop walks up like and then, like before the cop gave you like, excuse me, sir, I'd like to be like, oh, thank God. I mean, dude, thank God you're here. And the what? Be like, I've been speeding to try to get your attention, and now you're here like just like trying to fucking keep it going.
There's that story of that dude, kid got pulled over going like a $130 somewhere outside of Phoenix, like in the desert, and got pulled over going $130 in like the middle of the night, like 2 or 3 in the morning. And the cop asked him,
"Are you saying $130 as in 130 miles per hour?"
Yeah.
He was going 130 soaking wet. He's going $130 soaking wet, man.
Anyway, he gets pulled over and he tells the cop, "My grandma's dying. I've got to get to the hospital. My grandma's dying." The hospital, he says some town like 4 hours away. The cop's like, "For sure, dude. Let's fucking get you there." And gives him a fucking in front of him all the way there. The kid veers off towards the end because there was no grandma. Ends up getting in so much trouble because he had the cop doing 130 in front of him too to get him there. And there's no grandma, there's no hospital. He was just trying to get out of a ticket.
Dude, remember that one time? That one time that you pulled the grandpa card to get off of work?
Yeah.
You're sitting right next to me. So one time Joel and I were sitting, and granted, dude, I probably had, according to all the jobs I've had in getting out of work, I have at least 10 grandparents. You know?
Let's be clear, this is almost a decade ago.
Yeah. This is when you do anything to get out of work kind of stuff. Remember sitting in a chair, and Joel's sitting next to you on the couch, and a friend of mine that worked at the same place that we were just speaking about earlier, he's just like, "Hey, what you up to?" I was like, "Oh, nothing, just chilling, whatever." He's like, "Hey, man, really sorry to hear about Joel." I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, yeah. What's going on? And he's like, "Joel's grandpa." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'll let him." Yeah, he's like, send him my wishes or whatever, or my condolences or whatever. And I just pick my head up and I look to the right. There's Joel. And I go, "Hey, dude, how's your grandpa?" And Joel just dude, it's like your fucking blood just rushed out of your face. You went like pale white. You just go. Just look at you like, dude. You're like, "Doug, I don't know who you're talking to, but please don't say anything." I'm just looking at you like, what the fuck, man? You know, like, that's just awesome. One of the best. It's one of the best fucking things you've ever got tied up with. That I'm like, you're right here. Like, how'd your grandpa?
I've seen one person get way more caught up than that, and it was hysterical. When I worked many fucking moons ago, like 2007, I want to say. When did we live together? 06, 07?
Sure.
Okay, I think it was like 2006, and Olive Garden opened in Victoria. It was a huge deal. People were fucking jazzed, and I remember.
Amanda worked there.
Huh?
Amanda worked at that Olive Garden.
Yep. I don't think she did when I did though.
Did you used to make out with Amanda, right?
No, you've got me mistaken with other people we know.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, so Olive Garden was opening, and
remember when you made out with my high school sweetheart?
Dude, what are we doing right now?
You
What are we
remember
doing? No, I don't. Okay, I know you do. I bet she does too. Anyway, so I remember you woke me up because at this point I was a real piece of shit, and I remember you woke me up and you were like, dude, you will go and apply at Olive Garden today, and I was like, fuck, okay, and so I went to Olive Garden and got hired on the spot, and I was pissed.
Yo, I was so mean to you, man.
I mean, but you were right though. I needed to get my shit together. So
dude, I'm sorry, dude. But
no,
yeah,
that's not a bad story. That's you pushing me to be a better person story. So anyway, so I go to the interview and I get hired right away, which I did not want. And but they're opening the store, so we have like a month of having to go in, like at a shift and learn the restaurant, and they have everybody walking around with fucking trays and everything, just practicing and shit. And it was pretty cool. Anyway, so we open, and I'm making great money. I'm loving it. I'm really getting into it, but I also hate it, because it's a job. But I work with somebody who we both know, and one day he really wants to leave. And he tells our boss that his dad had a heart attack.
Were you in a band with him?
Yeah. He tells his boss his dad had a heart attack.
Yeah, he doesn't even have a dad.
No, yeah, this dude has a dad. You're thinking of the wrong person. He tells his boss his dad has a heart attack. And our boss is like, oh my God, go home, go home. This motherfucker. And like a month later, he forgets he did that and brings his parents in to eat. And my boss goes over and shakes the dad's hand and is like, so glad you're here with us and all that shit.
What did the dad do?
Just act confused, I think. I mean, because you're definitely not going to be like, oh yeah, I said you had a heart attack to your dad.
Man, so glad you made it. How's the heart, big fella?
Hey, dude. Hey, easy on that. There's a lot of cheese in that.
Just so you know, we can do it with avocado oil. Okay.
Dude, stop it. Dude, what did you do? Holy shit. Look what this dude did to the rug. That was a full rug a minute ago. What are you doing? Stop. Hey. Hi. Anyway, that's my boy. That's my boy.
He's a good boy. Remember when we brought Rex over?
Yeah.
My poor pup took Rex over to your apartment, and you're like, "Do you smell something?" Oh no, he's a good. No, I ain't Rex. You're like, "Hey, dude, I think your dog is sick." So Joel's old place where we were doing the podcast at when we first started it. You open the door, you go directly up the stairs. And sometimes you would hear like this a fucking cannonball running down the fucking door. Right behind it, you hear, no, Rocky, no, and just like, come in. And like,
because this motherfucker, he would hit the top and just.
It's so like I took Rex over. Rex is a little guy, and he just like chilling. And I'm like, Joel's like, hey man, do you smell something? I'm like, nah. He's like, dude, you smell like dog shit. I'm like, nah, it can't be Rex. Rex is a good boy. He doesn't do that. And so like, and I'm like, I just walked him. Anyways, and Joel like, just goes to the corner, looks at the bottom of the stairs. He's like, hey man, I think you're something wrong with your dog. He's just like fucking deafeed.
Everywhere.
I'm like, oh my fucking God. Dude, I felt so bad.
I mean, it was just on the ground. It's not like it was on the carpet or anything.
And so, but no, that little boy he has a sensitive stomach, dude. Like he really does. If he eats anything wrong, it fucks him up.
The same with this dude, but he's gotten better at it. There was one time when I first got Rocky, I had maybe had him. I had just gotten him, and I wasn't dating Caroline yet. So I mean, I had just got him because I started dating Caroline within a month of getting Rocky. So there was maybe a 2 or 3 week period where it was just me and him. Because in case you guys didn't know, Caroline moved in day one. So, for real, she moved in day one.
I know. I understand. I was around.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was like a storybook romance. I'm like, it's like living a movie.
No, it was more like a freaking like a one of, not a horror film, but like one of those like Fear. Is Fear a horror film?
I guess if the girl just showed up and didn't leave.
I mean, is it a thriller? Is it like what
she
is
was
like,
at my house?
What is that movie?
House. I didn't fucking go to her house and not leave.
Dude, but like she just showed up. I remember like genuinely being like, I'm like, remember I made her take my number. I'm like, if there is something wrong, you get a hold of me. I will make it stop. I was like, how did Joel do this? How did Joel get this sweet, beautiful gal just to freaking?
It's because y'all missed the whole phone call. We had a phone relationship for like a couple months.
You like you used to say, Joel, once your ass hits my couch, it never leaves.
Yeah, that is what I used to say. I had the big sign on my door. So anyway, there was this weird period where it was just me and Rocky was in a very weird period of like, quick Rocky backstory. He was adopted and abandoned 3 times before I got him.
Oh,
Nobody kept him longer than a week. So
everybody very similar life stories.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, Rocky would go to someone's house for like a week, and then he would eat something wrong or bite something, like, tear something up, and they would take him right back. And so he was having a really hard time adjusting. And he would come. I don't know if you might remember this. I used to have
things.
Yeah, I used to have this brown recliner that only one person could fit in. It was just a 1-person chair. And this motherfucker would not get off my lap in it. He was so freaked out by everything. And one day I went to Walmart and I came back and opened the door and there's black spots on every stair. And this dude had gotten scared because I wasn't there and diarrheaed on every
poor boy.
Diarrheaed on every stair of my apartment, which was carpet.
I think it's called every step.
Every stair.
Dude, I'll never forget. God bless. What's happening to me? Oh, God, I got a bubble. Anyways, I remember like I'll never get walking to your house that one time when you were probably like 15, 16. And I just remember your dad going, Joel, now, how many times? This would probably be one of the last times I tell you, if you don't stop biting things and stop overeating all the food, we're going to take you back.
God, this is your last chance.
This is your
You've
last
had 16
chance,
years to get your shit together.
Joel, this is your last chance. Remember last time that we took you back to the orphanage?
Sorry for that, guys. I had to cough and Doug was laughing. And we picked a real good time to both be loud.
Oh, shit. That's what I fucking get. That's what I get for messing with you.
What'd you do?
I just knocked a fucking candle.
Oh, I thought you said you hit a kid. I was like, what?
No, I just leaned my head back and knocked a candle off the wall and it broke.
It broke?
Like, yeah. No, yeah. You didn't hear that?
No.
Oh, dude, I would like to take a moment to apologize to you and all the other orphans out there that that is not funny. I'm laughing, and just to be clear, I'm not laughing at y'all. I'm laughing at Joel.
Yeah.
But I love you.
I love you too, buddy.
Yeah, remember when I was getting those crazy ass fucking headaches, and then they're like recommended me go to an eye doctor, and like, yeah, you got like some kind of like weird thing in your eye. This should help. And then they gave them to me, and I was wearing them, and my headaches didn't go away. And now they just realized I was just probably extremely dehydrated. I can't believe I just did that.
Wait, so you know what? I don't think I ever really thought about this before. You didn't wear glasses because you needed to see?
No, I had these fucking headaches happening, dude. And I kept on like, I'd like walk around with one eye closed, and Joseph was just like, dude, why don't you go get your eyes fucking checked? And I did. And they're like, yeah, you can wear glasses. Like these should help. And they were extremely weak. It was like this, like, it's just like one of my eyes was straining too much. And then, but like, I just started like drinking water, and it all just pretty much went away. I am surrounded by shattered glass right now, just so you know, and I am barefoot. So I'm just
don't move.
I'm not gonna move.
Don't move. Everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
You've only got like 20 more minutes. You got to make it.
Hey, dude. Time's just a construct, apparently.
Dude, I'm telling you. I'm fucking telling you, bro.
Go on.
Oh no, sorry, I was just looking at something. JWST. Should we see what's going on with that?
Sure, Joel. JWST. Yeah, let's check it out. We haven't talked about it in a while
For good reason.
And that's because we all remember it took forever for it to set up and get everything calibrated and everything. But apparently, it's good to go. It's good to go now.
Are you back on Google Earth or something?
No.
You are about 4 seconds behind.
What about now?
Yeah, you're just. Do you not see? You're like a laggy fucking. It's like playing a kid on Halo 2 back in 2003.
Hey, don't mind me, dude. Just do your thing.
All right, for sure.
Joel. So anyways, the James Webb Space Telescope, apparently it's up and operating now. We even have sound clips and stuff on our old board, but guess what? We moved to this new platform and we don't know how to use it well. And of course we could take time to learn how to use it.
Wait, if you push a button, it won't work?
No, dude. Remember? I mean, I can hear it. Can you? Hold on. Did you hear that?
Nah.
Man.
Yes.
You are one pathetic.
I can hear it perfectly.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Shut up.
Swear to God, do it again.
Awesome.
You're hearing it through the microphone. Here,
No. I could hear that perfectly clear, direct.
Tell me what it says now. Hold on.
Man, you are one pathetic loser.
No way.
Yeah.
So the soundboard works?
Yeah, I could hear all that.
Shit,
man. I don't know how we fucked that up. But yeah, I heard that. I heard all three of those.
Sorry, I shouldn't push that one. Well, shit, which one? Oh, dude, I think I took the James.
That's fuck. Dude, that's Mortal Kombat.
If you see this video of them squeezing their tits,
okay, so now that one doesn't seem like it's coming direct.
Shut the fuck, you bitch!
It's the quality of it, probably.
Yeah, because that one seems not so great, but the other three were perfect.
Dude, has our soundboard been working this whole time?
Yes, so, dude. Not really sure how we fucked that up, but I guess now that we know. Oh, dude, I'm so glad she has this in here. You want to see some of the one of the stupidest things I've ever seen in my life?
Sure.
So we were going through all our tapes and shit, trying to find just the stuff we want to get rid of. And we found this, and Caroline refuses to let me get rid of it because it's so fucking weird. Do you remember Arthur?
Yeah.
The anteater?
Yeah.
Arthur, It's Only Rock and Roll, starring the Backstreet Boys.
Oh, anteater. I thought he was an antelope.
No, he's an anteater.
Oh.
Right?
That changes everything.
Join Arthur. No, it doesn't really say, but I think he's an anteater.
I mean, he doesn't look like an anteater. Doesn't look like an antelope either, I suppose. I don't even know what an antelope looks like now that I say that out loud.
Doug, an antelope looks like a deer.
Huh.
Like it has horns and stuff.
I wonder if they're related.
Antelope and anteaters? I don't think they're even in the same social construct.
Dude.
One of them's just an idea.
Dude.
How do you feel about platypus?
What is that?
Platypi?
The animal?
No, platypi. Hold on.
Platypus. It's a platypus.
Platypi. Don't worry, I'm going to show you some platypi real quick.
Platypi.
A tab. Platypi. Platypi. What do you know about that? Look at all them little babies. Platypi.
It's a platypi. So a platypus is a group of them? Is many?
No. Yeah, I believe so, right?
I guess.
Oh, no, because okay, I spy
They lay
platypi.
eggs and have milk.
Dude, platypuses are fucking crazy looking, dude.
They're poisonous too. You know that, right?
Shut the fuck up.
Swear to God.
Platypi poison. Hold on. You're lying, bro.
No, I'm not.
This
Look
dude's fucking lying. Hold on. The platypi is one of the few living mammals to produce venom. Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know, bro.
Hind claws.
I didn't know, dude. See, I don't fuck with that.
Dude, they're I don't understand. Where do platypi even live?
The ocean, I thought.
No, I think they're no.
Hold on. Where are platypus? Where are they? Platypus, where do they live? Platypi are found in eastern Australia from the steamy tropics of far north Queensland to the freezing snows of Tasmania. In Queensland, platypi live in rivers east of the Great Dividing Range and are also found in some western flowing streams. The platypus, sometimes referred to as the duck-billed platypi, is a semi-aquatic egg-laying mammal endemic to Western Australia, Eastern Australia, including Tasmania. The platypus is the sole living representative or monotypic taxon of its family and genus, though a number of related species appear in the fossil records.
Huh.
So I guess there was a bunch of different kinds of them back in the dinosaur days, and now they are the sole remaining piece of that genus.
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 Genus McPenis.
Am I still lagging?
No, you're good.
Cool.
Cool.
Genus McPenis, heard.
So males can get up to 20 inches. Females can get up to 17 inches. And males can get up to 5 pounds. Females can get up to 3.5 pounds. They live 17 years, give or take. And they only need to gestate for 10 to 14 days.
What's gestate mean?
Pregnancy, right?
I don't know.
I think it means like they can make the baby in 10 to 14 days and get it out.
Damn, that's pretty quick, isn't it?
Hey, look at that good-looking guy, dude.
That's a mouth if I've ever seen one.
Yo, look at that good-looking dude. That shirt looked so goddamn good on me, bro. That shirt looked so good on me. Holy shit, I'm beautiful.
You used to be a really good-looking guy.
I know. Now I'm fucking gorgeous. Look at this, bro. There is nobody like me. Hold on. Let's see here.
Wait, we're talking the James Webb Space Telescope. Well, it's good to know that the board's working. I can't wait till we upload this and it's not working at all.
How hot is too dark? I just typed. How hot is too hot? Okay, yeah, this is what I wanted to bring up. Okay, do you know what wet bulb is?
Wet bulb? Wet bulb. B-U-L-B.
Yeah.
Told you.
It's very good. Do you know what it is?
No.
Okay, so I just found out about, and actually, this may fall in the same category as tsunami clouds, as something that didn't exist, but they're trying to tell us has always existed. So, when the temperature, when the heat and the humidity, when you look at them together, okay, there is a specific amount of humidity and heat that once they're the same, it's unlivable. You will die. Meaning, you can, even if you're in a house, it doesn't matter. You will die. There's the air will become unbreathable. Okay. It's called the wet bulb temperature.
Okay.
They're talking about it now like it's always been something we knew about. Oh, did you remember hearing about that, right, Doug, in school, hearing about how if it ever got too hot, we would just all die?
Bro,
you remember hearing about that?
No.
Yeah, me either. Anyway, so not only does this temperature exist, it's not even that high. So it's 35 degrees Celsius, which is about 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. So now, wet bulb. A wet bulb measures the temperature read by a thermometer covered in a wet cloth. Okay. So they're saying if it's so hot that it reads 95 while it's still covered in a wet cloth, that's unlivable. Okay. But then when that heat wave happened to Sri Lanka last week or whatever, or in March rather, they were saying that it was coming dangerously close to that. If that happened in somewhere like Sri Lanka, we're talking millions of people dying immediately. And it's just being tossed around like it's something that's going to happen. Why do they keep preparing us for crazy shit? Wet bulb temperature, bro. What? Never heard of her.
Joel, this is probably way more interesting than that. So so wait, what? I wasn't listening. Say it again.
Oh, I don't want to do all that again, bro. If you wrap a wet bulb in I don't know, dude. It's gonna get sticky out there, I guess, is what I was trying to say.
This is gonna be interesting. Tell me if you know what this is.
Yeah, that's a picture from my Facebook from like probably from like 12 or 13 years ago of a pack of
2011.
Tapatio Doritos. Yeah, so like 11,
Apparently it's
12
the
years.
Apparently, it's the third picture you've ever posted on Facebook.
Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't fuck with Facebook at the beginning. I thought it was pretty bad. But I was stoked on those cheap ass.
They still make these, you think?
Yeah. I don't know if Doritos makes them still, but they're Tapatio chips. They are definitely not as good as the Doritos ones. I could kill bags on bags on bags of those, bro. When that shit came out, everyone in LA had some, bro. Like you just went to people's houses that Tapatio Doritos were on tap, bro.
Tight.
They were on Tapatio. Where are you finding all those?
Facebook.
You got Facebook on your computer?
Yeah, you don't?
Uh-uh.
What do you think? I don't even know I don't even know what to say to that.
I just use my phone.
But you can use a computer to look at Facebook as well.
Nah, pass. Hard pass. Hard pass. Yeah. Ever since I moved to Hawaii, I stopped wearing a watch. Oh, that's so cool, man. Yeah, because I got a phone, so it's basically the same thing.
Not a coffee. Yeah, man. I wish I had more to say, but I just don't.
Hey, how do you feel about Coldplay?
I think they're, a very successful band.
They are one of the bands of all time for sure.
Yeah, they definitely are. They definitely have made a lot of money.
So every time, this is just some stupid shit that makes me laugh. And like we all have something that we can laugh to ourselves about, right? Like we're all doing that.
Yeah.
Anytime anything goes even slightly wrong for me, like I can't find the mustard. They put lettuce on my burger or whatever. Like anytime anything goes wrong, immediately in my head, I see everything happening in slow motion and it goes, I swear God you home. It's that Fix You song plays in my head that I will try to fix you while everything around me falls apart, but it's just me trying to get mustard for my sandwich. I think that song might be the fucking perfect sad moment song ever created. And if nothing else comes from Coldplay, we should use Fix You ironically and unironically for the rest of the time. I want it played at my funeral. I want it played when I get a flat tire. I want it played when I can't find the droid I'm looking for.
Droid. I'm flying droids now. I started my own droid. I started my own brand of droids. I created my own droid. What's it called? It's called a droid. Why? But I figured when you're making your mustard sandwich, that you would just play the damn song Yellow.
No, dude, it's because okay. Have you not seen like any TV show ever since that song came out? There's always an episode where like someone gets in a car wreck and dies, and everyone's at the hospital, and it's like, I will try to fix you. It's in episodes. Oh, I know where it starts from. I fucking vaguely, I feel like this is likely probably where it starts from in my mind. Because you were into Scrubs, right?
No.
Yeah, you were at one point.
Okay.
You were at one point.
Okay, I was into it. My bad.
You're the one who got me into it.
No way.
There was an episode where JD hangs out with this dude, Brendan Fraser, through the whole episode. And then at the end of the episode, you realize that Brendan Fraser is dead. And they're all just remembering the good times they had with him. Uh-huh. And it's Cox's brother. So they're at the funeral or whatever. And they play that song. It's devastating. But it's just because the song is an emotionally manipulated piece of sound.
Yeah, no.
Like, sure. But I'm gonna send you a video. What I'm gonna do, Doug, is I'm gonna make a video of something non-important happening, and I'm gonna put that song over and send it to you, and I bet I make you cry.
It's so weird that those are the memories that really get you the most. Is the little things that don't matter. You know what I mean? Or you don't matter at the time, and you think back on it, it's like, man, dude, that was I start crying just thinking about it. That's really that's a good point.
One of my favorite memories of all time is something that only me and you and one other person would even find funny because you literally had to be there. There was a night back when internet gaming was like first coming into itself, and we had an Xbox 360 at the house, and you had Halo, I guess 2 or maybe 3, one of those. And me and you got on and just went fucking crazy talking shit. talking shit to go. It was on Halo.
Oh,
I
was
remember
it?
because we had the menu playing like forever, and and you would get on and just say the meanest shit to these kids. Like, it was so goddamn funny to me. And now you can't really do that. Kids are all fucking nice and shit. Nobody party chats anymore. But like,
dude, I fucking would I would literally just start the game and put the remote down.
just talk shit in the headset, bro. I miss that shit. It was, I mean, don't get me wrong. We all said some pretty mean shit, but it was so funny. And everybody was into it. It's not like COD lobbies now where like, you know, everybody's fucking, it was just different. Not to say it's good or anything, but man, we had a good time making those kind of funny things. Also, really makes me feel old to think back to the time we thought and like, to clarify, I think people our age will realize this, but like, making content wasn't something people did. And I remember one night we had a camera in the house for some reason. We were like, let's film skits. Why doesn't anybody do that? We should film skits.
Yeah, we're just hammered.
We were way ahead of our time.
Yeah, we were.
If we had made skits, I mean, likely we'd all be canceled now. But if we had made skits, we probably would have made some Skrilla, little cheddar Bobby.
No, some of those that was pretty fun. That was a fun house for sure. That was a fun house.
Swept away, not finished.
There's definitely I would definitely never go back to that part of my life. A lot of growing up had to be done, and that definitely was a catalyst for a lot of it. I realized how much I hated myself at that house.
Yeah, I didn't particularly care for how it all panned out, but I have a lot of good memories there.
Yeah, me too, man. And like, you know, that's also, again, almost 15 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a very, 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 very long time. Actually, I think it's safe to say it's been 15 years.
Yeah. And
if
so
I did the quick math correct.
So anybody I was mean to back then, I apologize. I've changed a lot. You know, I'm trying to.
I don't apologize. Eat shit. If I said it, I meant it, motherfucker. What's good? Have you seen that meme where people do something that's not allowed, and someone comes up and tells them they can't do it, and the person just goes, and they go, "Oh, sorry, bro, I didn't know you were chill like that." Yo, those are killing me. They're so funny. The dude who's crashed his car, and the fire hydrant spraying up in the air, and that guy's like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" And he turns around and goes. And the guy goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't know you were chill like that." That's so funny to me. Have you seen the TikTok? This truly, when I saw this TikTok, it was all I needed to know that this new generation is wild, bro.
Do you have TikTok?
Yeah.
Should we get? Apparently, we should get one for our I Didn't See But I Believe You.
I disagree. We could talk more about that off air. I'll tell you why I disagree. But there's this TikTok where a kid is in a car upside down. The car is destroyed. He clearly was just in a very serious accident. He's fucked up and he's got it in selfie mode. And he goes, "If you're wondering if the radio still plays after you get in an accident, it does. And it only plays Drake." And Drake's playing in the background. This dude's car is fucked up. He literally looks like he's lucky to be alive. And his first instinct is, I gotta make content, bro. So funny, dude. So funny. I'm about to piss my pants. Let's wrap this up.
Oh shit. I'm sorry, piss your pants, man.
I just was doing so good not walking away from this episode.
No, you did a good job, dude. I'm proud of you, man. Well, hey, let's just call it. That's about it, you know. And so
click up here if you want to see last week's episode.
And if you want to subscribe to I Didn't See But I Believe You on YouTube right here, and you can listen to this on Apple and Google and all that stuff. And we'll see you on the other side.
I'll send you a thumbnail soon.
All right, bye.
Bye.